Let's listen to 30 seconds of R2-D2 Pokemon.
She had me high above the door and now I live like Jim Carrey. Ice on me, big changes scare me. Now I say some mean a nigga sipping Jim Carrey. Don't give a fuck on gold.
Yo, what's going on? It's R2-D2 Pokeman. We really just out here in the middle of nothing. We went on a random adventure and we went all the way to the middle of this grass field that appeared to be a golf course somewhere in Riverside. And we just got done having a conversation with the lake. It was two sides of the lake. It was a boy side of the lake, his name Laker. And then the other side of the lake, well, her name, I think her name was like I forgot her name. Like Glazy or Glacier. I think it was Glazy or Glazery or something. It was something like that. I forgot her name, fool, but we just sat down, chopped it up, and talked this shit. The lake asked me a good question. The lake asked me, how do you know that nowadays we need something of stillness? I'm like, what you mean? She was like, well, it's like a state of being neutral. Like, you don't gotta pick no side, bro. You don't gotta pick no side. You don't gotta pick what you believe or don't believe in. Just be neutral. You got shit to do. You got shit to handle. I was talking to her. That was really mind blown by that. I ain't gonna lie, cause I spent my life trying to figure out what side is what side for what side. So that's already right there. That's already mathematics on its own. So, but to be neutral is like, damn, nigga, you got shit to do. Don't worry about it. You got music to make. You got videos to make. But I ain't gonna lie to you. These last few days though, I've been depressed, and I tell you why. Last few days I've been feeling like I've been going through something, but it's not me going through it. I've been feeling like, I gotta deal with, well, I won't call her my wifey, but I won't also say she not my wife, because I can still feel your energy, bitch. You feel me? And she ain't doing too well right now. She either sick or she done got her ass whooped by the nigga she fucking with. And the nigga probably sent her ass to the hospital. She told me this morning, she told me she was at the hospital too. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Baby, if you see this video and we be together and everything happy, don't hate me for this one. But I low-key did pray your ass get to the hospital, cause nigga, what you did was trifling. And I ain't never did shit to you. But you see how your ass ended up in the hospital though. If I would have been a cheater, nigga, and did everything you said I did, I would be in the hospital, motherfucker. Matter of fact, I done did shit on purpose to see if I go to the hospital. And God was like, nah, I got you. You good. Matter of fact, I'll throw an owl hooting in the distance for you. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta know who you fucking with. And that really put me on to my topic for this video is, if you with somebody that you claim that that's your rib, and they tell you they didn't do something, how you not gonna believe them? That's the topic for this conversation, because you claim that person your rib, but you can't believe that person when he say he ain't do nothing. So what about you? That's the biggest issue with people nowadays. They want to project. That's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of niggas projecting. And a lot of people will say I'm a projector, but I'm a visioner. So I see something, and then I get to talking shit. That don't mean I'm gonna fuck a bitch and then accuse you of fucking the bitch. What it mean is, I done went to sleep last night and watched you fuck 50 different niggas in one go. So now I'm finna rap on your head and get to arguing with you like I'm Van Gogh. Cause bitch, if you ain't about to listen to this motherfucking philosophy, you gon' got to go and hit that road. Because, and I'm not talking about that road either, because I feel like my bitch did that just to spite me. I told her ass the only thing that would ever make me hate you is if you became a prostitute and sold pussy. Well, motherfucker, that's the first thing she did when we got out the relationship, motherfucker. She didn't even hesitate. She put that shit on Black Friday. How you just start selling pussy and put your pussy on Black Friday? That don't make sense. That don't make sense right there. She put that shit on 50% off the gate, nigga. I don't know what the fuck got into her ass, nigga. If I was a bitch, it wouldn't have been like that, nigga. I would have been overpricing niggas. That's another reason why I was like, you know what? She probably not my rib. But then again, I'm like, hold on. You gotta put yourself in your position. Your position. It's a position and a position situation. It's called a position. You gotta put yourself in the bitch position, nigga. And what I mean by that? Well, shit, nigga, it might not be easy for her ass. She might have to motherfucking make her money. That's the only way that she had to go do it. There still ain't no excuse for debauchery, adultery, fornication, lying, manipulation. But still, you know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect shit. I smoke. And I be just chilling, kicking back in nature, nigga. When was the last time you did some acid and went out to nature, nigga? I ain't on acid today, but nigga, I did sure as hell wish for some. Pray for it. Probably finna get it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Life ain't easy. And I've been dealing with that. I've been dealing with the fact that I feel my woman in the hospital. I feel my woman going through shit. I feel her crying over our relationship that she let go of too easy. So I want to tell y'all something. You let your nigga go. That nigga don't never want to let you go, bro. Let me tell you something about a man that all women need to know right now. If I love you and I block you, it's cause bitch you not acting right now. It's not cause I'm done with you. It's cause I see you later, but I need to get you off my mind right now because bitch I got shit to handle and you distracting me. That don't mean go out and hit the blade and fuck 1,000 niggers. And excuse me for the ER. That just shit slipped out. I don't know this social media shit. But nigga, we in the desert, nigga, and I'm sitting in a tree. So what you think that's heritage then came back up out of me, nigga. I'm half Scottish. And I'm a nigga, probably one of my ancestors got hung by a tree. So nigga, I got one ancestor hung the nigga, then I got the other ancestor that was the nigga being hung. So you got to excuse me. But nigga, back to the subject. She don't got a fucking 100 niggas just to motherfucking get along, bro. No, bro, cause she feel like she been abandoned, so now she finna go fill her abandonment hole, pussy hole with some motherfucking attention. Do that mean anything to anybody? Hell the fuck no. It's bills that need to be paid, nigga. You think I'm gonna be worried about what you do with your coochie? Whole time I got this bill right here need to be paid for. And then I got the fucking wilderness to explore. You see that right there? That wilderness got nothing to do with busting and that nigga. Except for the plants and shit, they be doing the spores and tree sperm and shit in your nose, and it be making you allergies. But nigga, I make a whole YouTube video in a tree. Sometimes I make a video anywhere. If I feel like making a video, I feel like making a video right there. That's just how I do it. Y'all know me. Y'all been knew me for a long time now. But y'all didn't forgot King Blue. Y'all forgot Baby Pluto. Y'all forgot Lil Planet Earth. But I mean, like, you forgot these names of me, nigga, because, like, I evolve. Like, y'all know Planet Earth was finna blow up. Planet Earth was really finna blow up. He really was. But I had to delete him. Because my wifey didn't fuck with him. Because I had this little bit, right? Her name was Rihanna. I'm going to talk about Rihanna because she went ahead and blocked me for no reason. So I'm going to talk about Rihanna. So I knew this girl, her name Rihanna. She started this thing called Vampire Click with me. But I started Vampire Clique. I bring her into the Vampire Clique, and it was like a whole little group of people. We was all like vampires and shit. Well, Rihanna was calling herself on Band Lab Pan Lover. My girl must have looked at this shit. She was like, nigga, ain't no Pan Leopard but me, nigga. And I don't like this shit. You're gonna take the whole name off. I was like, for real? She was like, for real. I was like, all right, you wifey, I gotta do it. This nigga about to blow up. This nigga still did it. Cause that's how much you supposed to respect your woman. If your woman say do something, nigga, do it. Face the consequences later, nigga. Because the woman know best. So like, watch this, fool. I would tell it to you like this, fool. The woman know best. She got something that a man don't got, unless he gay. It's called intuition. And men don't got that. I can see the future, bitch, but I don't got the intuition to know what the fuck you did for all the last week. I don't got the intuition to tell you what the fuck you did in order for your drawers to smell the way you do. Nah, nigga. That's a woman department. If a woman could do that, I think I'd trust her when she tell me to delete something off to something because it ain't look right. But then you got to be careful, though. Because you got them women that they can see what's going to make you, you see the background? I'll make a parable. You see the background? Well, you can have a woman that gonna see the background, but in the back she don't see nothing but a stage. She don't see nothing but a party back there. She don't want you back there. So she gonna tell you to do something that's gonna stop you from being back there. She don't know that being back there is all the hoes, all the money and all that. But let's take away the hoes and let's take away all that and let's get to the important part. It's all the money back there. Yeah. Yeah, so she don't want you around that, but she don't want to benefit from what she trying to prevent you from, which that's what a man supposed to step in. Nah, baby, it's a bag right here. It's a bag right here. She be like, hell no, not no bag right here, because that's where the intuition stop. A woman intuition stop where the man intuition supposed to lead at, and it ain't no intuition for a man, it's just do. So when it comes down to it, nigga, if you just go do something, then go do something. Like I'm finna go explore this motherfucking forest. I think I'll take y'all nigga with me while I walk around this bit. Get up out this tree. It look like a lynching tree. I like this tree. I don't support segregation or none of that. I'm just saying, it just look creative. I'll just tell it. White folk then found some creative ass tree to hang some niggas from back in the day, fool. And I ain't gonna lie to you, got to give them niggas they props, because they will see a tree that look like a cane and be like, that's the one. I promise you. I was there. Don't ask me what side. But anyway, though, y'all gonna call me a Sambo. I don't know why. My brother used to call me that. He used to call me Sambo. I used to be like, why you calling me a Sambo? He used to be like, ain't your name Sam? I'd be like, nah, nigga. I don't know what that shit is, nigga. My name not Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. Do you want some green eggs and ham? But no bow. No bow. I don't know what Sambos is. That's why, like, you gotta keep shit real with yourself. First of all, you gotta know who you is. You gotta know where you going in life. You gotta know what you doing in life. We take your pictures in life. You gotta take your picture like your picture means something. Otherwise, you're not gonna mean nothing. You could be as ugly as me. Still take a picture, bro. You know, sometimes you just got to go and do the thing in life and just be a little ultra with your shit. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do shit. That ain't even mine. It's just right there, like a fourth wall break. I do that. I'm trying to go into the forest, though, y'all. It's some creative-ass little spots right here. Y'all don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Hold on. I'll show y'all what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the tree wall and a lake. But see, this tree wall full of vines though. Man, I don't know if y'all see that thing on Instagram I'm finna post. When I do post it, I talked about burning bridges. How nigga used to walk down the bridge. And nigga, just by walking on that motherfucker, you burn that motherfucker down. And you know, what people gotta realize is it's two sides of every story. It ain't gonna be no. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. If it's 15 sides of the story, it's bullshit. Throw it out the window. But if it's two sides to that story, nigga, that's two or more in the room. That's when God reside at. But specifically two, nigga. Because I don't know about you, but that's communion, bro. When two people go through a situation, that's communion. Make sure when you walk by the tree, you say hey to the tree. That's my homie Phil. Nobody know about Phil, but Phil got wisdom. Niggas don't nobody want to come around Phil and ask Phil no questions. But now, like, nobody knows what happened in the situation except you and your person. Like, for instance, the last time I saw my female, and she socked me in my temple, and she told me she was gonna call shooters. I said, you gonna call shooters on me, baby? She like, yeah. And I call the police too. I'm a white girl. I tell the police that your black ass put your black ass hands on me, you going to jail. I said, well, go ahead, call them. Because I'm the whitest black nigga you ever met, and they know me. So we can have a police sit down and have a conversation with the cops. That motherfucker got to breaking down. She got to crying and all that. Then she like, why am I like this? I was like, bitch, because you don't pray. We prayed together and then, but that didn't mean nothing. She still went and did what she did. Don't nobody know about my side of the story. I took that hit to the temple because it was almost like she hit me because I do tactical. Like, I'm a tactical ass nigga. Militant as fuck. So it's almost like you research how to kill a nigga by hit his soft spot in his temple with your knuckle and bash a nigga brain into the side of his skull, into his eyeball. Cut off the wiring right there and shut down his nigga nervous system. Well, that was almost what it was like. Except for the fact that, nigga, I love you too much for you to bash a nigga head in. And I love you too much for you to succeed in killing me. So, that didn't go through. We just fucked for the rest of the night. And it's two sides of the story, bruh. Niggas could be like, oh, he put a hand on her. Nigga, if I did anything to my baby, I put that tooth on her. Hey, I bit that motherfucker in missionary. But don't nobody want to know my side of the story, because they already know that shit gonna be freaky. They're like, nah, they don't want to hear that shit. We already know what the fuck this nigga be on. And that's the thing, fool. They know you without you knowing you. You know what I'm saying? Because that whole time I was going through that shit, I wasn't even knowing who I was. First of all, I was just doing a bunch of shit that made me feel, alive. I was doing a bunch of shit that made me feel free. I was doing a bunch of shit that made me feel like, I was outside. So when it came down to it, me not really being in the house, not really sitting in front of TV all day, I started making TV. On YouTube and everything. Started making music and all that. But the music ain't matter. TV ain't matter. Cause that shit ain't gonna bring nothing but money. Nigga, the peace of mind comes from realizing, nigga, your opinion don't matter, but it matter. You know what I'm saying? You don't mean shit to nobody. But because you don't mean shit to nobody, you mean everything to everybody. That goes for your family. That goes for your girlfriends. Or maybe your wife. Or maybe your hubby. Whatever the fuck you choosing. But at the end of the day, at least you will hold hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it to you like this. Do you think America gonna legalize gay marriage for no reason? Or maybe they realize that God just support union. God support union. If you gonna make a covenant under the Lord, nigga, you better keep that motherfucking shit. Cause that got everything to do with my female right there. They be like, how the fuck you married, man? Well, I accidentally got married when me and my wife accidentally made a covenant accidentally under the Lord in faith. How you do that? You can't. You can't accidentally do no shit like that. So when she say she in the hospital, I do believe her ass because, nigga, when your ass go against the Lord covenant, your ass gonna be having to do like I'm about to have to do and walk through the trench. Like, for real. Alright. Yeah, that's part 2, nigga. I done fell and stumbled in the water. I done did 300 backflips and fell into a pool of leeches. I'ma clip the 2 videos together, you gonna see. Maybe you won't, because the other video just ended before I went to the center of the lake. We're back onto some real shit. I'm walking on this way because right there's some trees, right? But there's some houses right there. I don't want to go into the house. And I don't want to be around the backyard on accident. And then they be like, ooh, a nigga. Fah. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's like hunting. If you see a deer and the deer ain't in no headlight, but he right there in the headlight, what you gonna do? It's a nigga in your backyard, what you gonna do? Man, he look friendly. I don't give a fuck, it's a nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's a friendly nigga with the fucking Mickey Mouse hat on, bro. It's a nigga. That's what we gotta look at ourselves as now, bro, because we aggressive people, bro. We aggressive people. Me, personally, I'm not. But the community of what we say we stand for, nigga, y'all niggas aggressive as hell. I was sitting over there, motherfucker, smoking a cigarette the other day with a nigga. It was like 4, 5 niggas. We was all chopping it up. For some reason, we was talking about basketball, and we was all looking at each other like we wanted to fight. Yeah, man. Till I said something about it. They were like, why it feel like everybody want to just squabble up right here? Why it feel like we all against each other? They're like, I don't know. Maybe because of Magic Johnson. Maybe because you can't compare Shaq to Magic Johnson. Everybody started laughing. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, I don't want to motherfucking fall. I'm going to have to do some more Ninja Black Jackson shit. Hold on. That wasn't not no Ninja Black Jackson, nothing. That nigga jumped. Now we in the forest for real. Y'all niggas don't know about the forest. This is actually a secret forest I found. I just came around this motherfucker not too long ago. Started hanging out this park. When I started hanging out at this park though, what I ain't realized, this the perfect fuck spot right here. You take your bed right here, nigga, and fuck the shit out that bitch right here. I'm telling you, I ain't never did it though, but it's on the list. It's on the list. And I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just cool around here, bro. Like, people don't appreciate nature like they used to. People don't appreciate that fact that on the other side right here is the golf course. But right here, nigga, this is the fucking forest. Like, bro. But you see, nigga, I ain't on no haunted shit. I'm a little different than y'all, nigga. Y'all walk through the forest and in the background you see somebody. Not me, nigga. And if you did, me and that motherfucker probably friends. Don't know it. On my soul. Me and Mr. Wildebeest Bigfoot, we just like close. We like friends. He like I ain't never seen no nigga like that. I'm like, I ain't never seen no Bigfoot look like that. Me and that nigga, we just cool. You heard that? You heard that little nigga, that Bigfoot right there, he in the smack something. He probably threw a rock at somebody. Probably threw a rock at me. You ain't never know. But this is where I'm gonna leave that video off at. I'm gonna leave the video off with a question. Do you know what make your heart happy? And if you don't, could you find your happiness within the forest? Could you find your happiness within something that's not supposed to make you happy? Could you find your happiness in something that looked like Bigfoot? Could you find your happiness in just mystery? Because that's all life is. Life is a bunch of mysteries you got to put together. And once you put them bitches together, nigga, that's going to be the first time you ever see clearly.